Let's now move on to triple burner 7 or Sanjiao 7, the ancestral meeting point of the accumulation or Xi-Cleft points. Sanjiao 7 is located 3 chun proximal to the dorsal wrist joint space or the dorsal wrist crease and 0.5 chun ulnar to the center of the forearm. How to find? As the location of the dorsal wrist crease varies, the wrist joint space should be used for orientation instead. By moving the patient's wrist in a relaxed way, the joint space becomes more easily palpable. From the joint space, measure 3 chun in a proximal direction and locate Sanjiao 7 in a depression between the ulna and the extensor digitorum communis muscle. Or we can use the spreading hands technique. We place the little fingers on the elbow crease and the wrist joint space respectively. This distance corresponds to 12 chun. Divide this distance into quarters and locate Sanjiao or triple burner 7, 1/4 of the distance from the wrist joint and 0.5 chun ulnar to the center of the forearm, where triple burner 6 is located and on the border of the ulna. It is located at the same level with triple burner 6, which is 0.5 chun towards the radius. Triple burner 7 is needled vertically or obliquely up to 1.5 chun. For its indications and actions, it opens the channel and alleviates pain, and it benefits the ears. For its special features, it is the Xi-Cleft point of the triple burner. Like all accumulation points, triple burner 7 can be used in acute excess patterns to stop pain. Its areas of action are the ears, temples, and eyebrows. It is also effective for muscle ache in the arms in post-viral fatigue syndrome. In summary, triple burner 7 removes obstructions from the channel, like pain in the arm and shoulders, pain in the elbow, pain and contraction of the fingers. It also benefits the ears in cases of tinnitus, deafness, and earache. For in combination with other points, it can be used in impaired hearing and deafness. We combine Sanjiao 7 or triple burner 7 with Sanjiao 5. For deafness, we combine Sanjiao 7 with Sanjiao 17 and stomach 7. Sanjiao 7 or triple burner 7's name indicates the respect and veneration in which the Chinese hold their ancestors. This assembly or convergence gathers to reestablish order and propriety within the three-heater and the fire element. Sanjiao 7 is level with Sanjiao 6. 2 points at the same level is usually significant, amplifying the resonance of qualities held between them. Sanjiao 6 as the orrery point within fire gives access to the fire within fire. The purity and guidance of the Shen alongside Sanjiao 7, another important point alluding to guidance and overseeing. Situated in a divergence from the straight path of the meridian, Sanjiao 7 allows for time out, a convergence before the straight onward path of the meridian resumes. When the three-heater is disturbed, life feels jangly and discordant, as if nothing will come into orderly focus, and all the officials may soon express their discomfort and distress. The three-heater's role of regulation is so important to our sense of well-being that if it is lost, many different symptoms can arise in the body, mind, and spirit. The natural, healthy sense of a deep joy in life may well be disturbed, or the emotional weather may alternate wildly if the tree-hitter feels out of control and rushed or conversely overpowered by sadness. Then it is appropriate to take time to call on the deep wisdom associated with the ancestors or collective unconscious. This point is considered an assembly of ancestors and can gather sufficient resources to restore composure and perspective. It is a plentiful point. It is an assembly of many ancestors, not just one. This point can restore the steadiness of mind needed when the tree-hitter starts to lose control within the body, mind, and spirit. Xi-Cleft or accumulation points are points where the Qi gathers and they help the mind regain clarity and perspective. As Ellis, Wiseman, and Boss in 1989 say, this point could be named for a meeting of officials during the summer in ancient China. Zhong was the term used for such a gathering. As a Xi-Cleft point, it is useful for acute diseases, and it can also be used to activate the meridian and alleviate pain in the arm and ear, temples, and eyebrows. It activates the meridians, and finally, it benefits the ears. Thank you for your attention.